Morning Dubai, how are you doing? Happy Monday, I was going to say happy Tuesday. Welcome to Lovin Daily Live, how are you doing? I'm going to take you through the top stories, not as always in the beautiful Lovin Dubai studio in JLT. I feel like I'm back in COVID times because this is my living room. If you're watching during COVID, this is where we were reporting from because we're actually going on a shoot today and it's bright and early. We're heading up to Ras Al Khaimah, trying to get everything done before the humidity hits, which is probably very ambitious and a little bit naive since we've been living here a couple of years, but that's what we're trying to do. So I'm going to bring you through the top stories. I want to talk to you about the latest COVID-19 numbers in the UAE. I want to talk about the fact that there is Jimmy Carr happening this week. Tickets are sold out, but we do have a competition that you can get involved in, and if you're a massive fan of the comedian, I know you'll want to. Also the fact that COVID-19 separators have been removed from Dubai taxis, but the first story I want to take you through is the fact that Dubai Airport yesterday welcomed people arriving from Beirut with a beautiful gesture, and it's been shared internationally because I think people are very touched by what they saw. So of course this related to the explosions which happened last Tuesday, the devastating explosions in Beirut where many lives were lost. A lot of people, thousands of people were left homeless, and Dubai is doing whatever they can to help, but this is just a gesture for many of the Lebanese who were arriving back into the UAE yesterday. At Dubai airports, they were welcomed by Dubai security with white roses, which simply said, "Welcome home," which is so beautiful. We know so many Lebanese expats live in this country, and as well as that, their journey was fast-tracked through DXB, making their journey that little bit simple. And I just think, personally, I thought it was just a pure class from the airport, just to show the Lebanese people that Dubai Airport was thinking of them. And of course, the story was shared. Like I said, a lot of people shared internationally. We saw some of the kind of comments that went online. People simply saying, I don't even know what words to add to this. And a number of comments, I'm just flicking through our Instagram where we shared it. And people just kind of said, this really put me to tears. Dubai treats us amazing. Thank you to Dubai government. And then someone else said, we call the UAE our home country. And I think that's kind of telling when the rose actually said welcome home, and I think that's I think the reason it's so touching is because for so many of us this is our second home, and I think we saw these explosions and we really felt for Lebanese people who are looking at their family abroad or back in Lebanon and finding that very difficult. So to know that the UAE is welcoming you to your second home is just very special. I'm just flicking through more of the comments. This is why I adore Dubai. This brings tears to my eyes. Rose in Dubai. How incredible. That's the reality. So yeah, very, very touching. And we have more photos up on Lovin Dubai, and also Dubai Media Office shared yesterday. They said Dubai welcomes back Lebanese residents with white roses at DXB in a gesture of support for the Lebanese people after the deadly explosion rocked Beirut last week. We'll move on to our next story. Dubai taxi COVID-19 separators are being removed. This is reported by ARN. So if you've been taking taxis, you may not have been taking them in the last little while, but you'll have spotted that between the driver and you, there was a COVID separator, which is basically I wouldn't say it was a plastic, but it looks like plastic. It felt a little bit like plastic between yourself and the driver to curb the spread of COVID-19. But following international best practices, that has now been removed. They're rolling out the removal across all taxis. The driver, of course, will still wear his mask. You will still wear your mask, which is key. The same rules apply in terms of number of people per car. So it's still only 2 people per car unless you book a max taxi. And coming from the airport, separators will still be in the airport taxis. But for the general RTA Hala taxis around Dubai, the COVID-19 separators have been removed, which is interesting. I don't know if you've noticed them. I noticed in some taxis they were in perfect condition, and then in others they seem to be getting a little bit haphazard towards the end. I take a taxi to work most mornings, so I definitely noticed. But they were kind of cool because you would tap your card through it, so it was all contactless. Your journey, that will still be the same because I guess you'll obviously still tap your card. But like I said, following international best practices, this is the update. And if you're watching on Facebook, you'll be able to see the numbers beside us, but I want to take you through the COVID-19 numbers as they stand in the UAE today. The latest numbers, there are currently 5,600 active cases in the UAE, 225 cases were announced yesterday, 323 recoveries were announced yesterday, and the death toll at the moment stands at 357. Confirmed cases right now in the UAE are 56,568, and if you want more on that, we'll have that up on Lovin Dubai later today. And before we leave you and before I rush out the door, I want to talk to you about the Jimmy Carr concert, which I'm super excited about, happening this week. He announced it for 2 days. This is Done Events brought it to Dubai as part of the Arab Media Group, which we are so thankful for because we've had a quiet summer and I think he's one of the best comedians right now. So the fact that he's coming, he had 2 nights, which was the 13th and 14th at Dubai World Trade Center. Because those 2 nights sold out so fast, they put in another night, which is kicking off this Wednesday, the 12th, that is also sold out. So now there are only there are tickets, there are competitions available on Lovin Dubai. So if you still want those tickets, if you weren't if you were unable to get tickets to the event itself, we have a competition on Lovin Dubai right now. So number 1, the competition is on our website. It's a simple, basic question and answer. If you go on, it's a competition format. Let me just check. So if you open up Lovin Dubai and just do into the search Jimmy Carr, it's one of our latest articles, but if you search Jimmy Carr, the question is really easy. It's where is the concert happening? I've already said it in the live, but I'm going to say it again. It's Dubai World Trade Center, which you're super excited about. That is on our website, but also tomorrow morning, 8 a.m, we're going to have another competition which goes live on our Instagram account, which I'm sure you see we have a lot of competitions always rolling through there, and this is one I know is going to get a huge amount of engagement, so we're very excited to post it. But if you love Jimmy Carr and you haven't been able to get those tickets, there are still 4 tickets available through Lovin Dubai, so definitely you can either answer the question or like and tag your friends on the Instagram account, on the Instagram one that will go live tomorrow. Those are our top stories. Apologies I'm not in the studio and the lighting's not better and I don't have Chai with me to always give his great feedback on the stories, but that is it for us today. We'll be back with you tomorrow morning, not same time, same place, because we'll be back in the studio, and talk to you then. Stay safe, wash your hands. Bye.